Hydrangeas are one of the most beautiful and versatile flowering shrubs you can grow in your garden. They have the ability to transform any space with their lush blooms and vibrant foliage. Over the years, I've learned that while hydrangeas are relatively easy to grow, understanding their needs and giving them the right care makes a significant difference in their health and flower production. If you've ever wanted to grow hydrangeas and enjoy their stunning display season after season, this guide will give you everything you need to know. One of the first steps to growing healthy hydrangeas is choosing the right type for your garden. There are several varieties, and each has its own unique characteristics. The most popular are big leaf hydrangeas, Hydrangea macrophylla, which are known for their large round flower heads and their ability to change color based on soil pH. If you're looking for a hardy variety that can handle cold winters, smooth hydrangeas, Hydrangea arborescens, are an excellent option. Panicle hydrangeas, Hydrangea paniculata, are some of the most reliable bloomers and can tolerate full sun better than other types. Oak leaf hydrangeas, Hydrangea quercifolia, offer stunning foliage that turns beautiful shades of red and orange in the fall, making them a great choice for adding year-round interest to your garden. Planting hydrangeas at the right time ensures they establish strong roots and grow well. I always plant mine in early spring or fall when temperatures are cooler. This allows them to get settled before the heat of summer or the cold of winter arrives. When choosing a location, I look for a spot that gets morning sun and afternoon shade, as too much direct sunlight can cause the leaves to wilt. Well-draining soil is essential because hydrangeas love moisture but can't tolerate standing water. If your soil is heavy clay, adding compost or organic matter helps improve drainage and creates a healthier growing environment. Hydrangeas thrive when they receive consistent moisture, but overwatering can lead to root rot. I check the soil regularly and water deeply when the top inch feels dry. During hot weather, they may need extra watering, especially if they're in direct sun for part of the day. To keep my hydrangeas looking their best, I apply a balanced fertilizer in early spring to promote healthy growth. For big leaf hydrangeas, I sometimes use a bloom booster fertilizer to encourage more flowers. Adding organic mulch around the base of the plant helps retain moisture and keeps the roots cool during summer. Pruning is an important part of hydrangea care, but it's essential to know which type you have before cutting anything back. Big leaf and oak leaf hydrangeas bloom on old wood, so I only prune them lightly after they finish flowering to remove dead or weak stems. Cutting them back too much can remove next year's flower buds. Panicle and smooth hydrangeas bloom on new wood, so I prune them in late winter or early spring to encourage fresh growth and bigger blooms. Regardless of the variety, I always remove any dead or damaged branches to keep the plant healthy. One of the most fascinating things about big leaf hydrangeas is their ability to change flower color depending on soil pH. If I want blue flowers, I lower the soil pH by adding aluminum sulfate or organic materials like pine needles. For pink blooms, I increase the alkalinity by adding garden lime. This process doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent soil amendments, I can usually see a difference in color within a season. White hydrangeas, such as panicle varieties, don't change color based on soil pH, so they stay a consistent shade regardless of soil conditions. Winter can be tough on some hydrangea varieties, especially big leaf and oak leaf hydrangeas. To protect them, I apply a thick layer of mulch around the base in late fall to insulate the roots. If the winter is particularly harsh, I cover the shrubs with burlap to prevent frost damage. Panicle and smooth hydrangeas are much more cold hardy and don't require as much winter protection, but I still keep an eye on them and prune off any winter damaged stems in early spring. Even with the best care, hydrangeas can sometimes develop issues. One of the most common problems I've dealt with is wilting, which is usually a sign of underwatering or excessive heat. If my hydrangeas start to droop, I water them deeply and provide some afternoon shade if possible. Yellowing leaves can indicate a nutrient deficiency, so I make sure to fertilize regularly and check for proper soil conditions. Powdery mildew and leaf spot can sometimes occur, but improving air circulation and avoiding overhead watering helps prevent these fungal diseases from spreading. Hydrangeas are a truly rewarding plant to grow, offering incredible blooms and lush foliage that can brighten up any garden space. Whether you're planting them as a hedge in containers or as a statement piece in your landscape, they add charm and elegance that lasts all season. With the right care, they will continue to thrive and bring beauty year after year. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Botanical Bliss for more expert gardening tips. Share this with your fellow garden lovers so they can enjoy growing hydrangeas too.